Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to City Bus Manager. Now, I haven't played this game in a little while, but we're going to be looking at the brand new DLC, or the upcoming DLC that's going to be arriving on the 26th of September, so tomorrow for you guys. A big thank you to Nuvulo and Aerosoft for allowing us early access to the DLCs to showcase you a little bit about it. For any of you that don't know, there's quite a lot coming in this DLC. We get to embark on a sunny vacation adventure in the second City Bus Manager DLC, Holidays, Resorts and Sightseeing Buses. Expand your fleet with 10 new buses and plan efficient routes to fulfill the extensive contracts from various attraction providers, ensuring tourists reach their destination on time. So there's going to be 10 new buses in this DLC. They're going to vary in the fleet size. Some of them are going to be mini buses, coaches, double deckers. Each model offers different advantages to help tackle upcoming challenges. Decide how to design your bus fleet based on passenger demand. There's new types of lines. So we've got the new hotel shuttle route type. We can also receive contracts from attraction providers, whether it's a water park, beach, rafting, excursions. Every evening you'll find out how many guests have checked in at various hotels, plan necessary routes to pick up the tourists in the hotels in the morning and bring them back in the evening. Be sure to allocate sufficient bus capacity to keep all your guests satisfied. So there's lots of things there. So we've got sightseeings and other kind of paying tourists, from hotels to fun points of interest and iconic sites. There's new scenarios and events. Now, the scenarios are something that I want to look at today. And there's also a new ticket type as well, which is all very, very interesting. Now, normally when we play this, we do a kind of a playthrough with the buses and stuff. And I like that. I enjoy that to a certain point. After you kind of get so big, it does get a little bit, there's not much to do. So I'm going to do something I've never done with this game, and that's actually try one of these new scenarios. So you get 3 new scenarios with the holiday resorts and sightseeing buses. And so you got Paris, you got a city of our choice, which sounds kind of fun. Looks like they'll just put up a load of pop-ups. But what I want to do is the island adventure of Madeira. Okay, I think it'd be pretty fun. Competition for the converted airport shuttle and attraction contracts on Madeira is tough, but you're ready to start your own transport company and secure the best contracts. Your goal is to bring tourists to the island's most important destinations on time and in comfort, while building Madeira's most exclusive sightseeing network. Can you establish yourself as the leading transportation company of Madeira and make your mark on the island's tourism? So I think this will be quite interesting. Like I said, I've never done the scenarios before, so we're going to add them. We're going to try it, and we're going to see what this new DLC brings. Like I said, it's got the new buses. It's also got the new kind of background as well. We've got the beach vibes. So yeah, quite excited for this, and let's see how we go. Okay, so we just pretty much read all this before, so we're going to see how we're doing. Like I said, I've never done the scenarios before, but it looks like it's already set us up with a depot of some sort. Okay, well, I'm going to worry about that in a second. Is this on pause? No. So let's pause the game for a second. So this is actually set up a little depot. Looks like there's some new items than what we had before. So we've got kind of the gas station, a few parking bays here. I'm assuming these are the medium or smalls. Okay, so look, there's a little bit here. I do like the new kind of palm trees and stuff. I'm assuming that this is now buildable in the free play mode. And if you guys enjoy this scenario, let me know in the comments down below. We're a bit busy for the next kind of 2 weeks. There's a lot of stuff coming out. But after that, I wouldn't mind maybe having a look and starting a new series of this. But I'll let you guys decide if that's something we go ahead with or not. Okay, so build at least one more piece of road. Place 2 bus spaces in your premises. So it's already done that for us. Buy 2 buses. Okay, so it wants us to buy 2 buses. So we go to our bus fleet. So we've got the E-Bus and Green Energy, which we already know about from the other DLC. So look, these are some of our new buses that are already unlocked. I'm assuming this is going to mix them in with all my modded buses. Kinda. Right, so how can I sort them? It'd be nice if I could sort them that were not mod buses in here, because it's going to be very hard to kind of see what we got. But by the looks of it then, we've got these transport carts. These are electric. Well, that one's electric. This is the Paradise one. The Dolmus is a Paradise one as well. 24 passengers. The T2 is quite small. It kind of looks like a solo, really, doesn't it? We got the NAF Pilo. 36 passengers. Not too bad. It's kind of a bit like the Cito, isn't it? Back in the day. Is that all we got from the DLC unlocked so far? Yeah, it does seem to be. So it wants us to buy 2 buses. So let's get some T2s. Let's get 2 of them. I don't have any repaints currently. That's just a vehicle group. That's fine. And here they are. Now, I wouldn't mind probably getting them repainted at some stage. But for now, can we... Is there a way to remember this code? Does it remember the code each time? I don't know. Let's just write this down so I don't forget. OOFF61. If you guys do enjoy this, I do actually have some Simply Connect ones, but that repaint has changed a bit again. So if this is something that you do want, I will have a look at making some new kind of repaints, I suppose. But this will do for now. So 2 buses, they should arrive once I press play. Although we got anybody to drive the damn things. Okay, so play 6 lockers. So the scenario actually kind of sets you up, which I'd kind of rather just start from scratch myself, really, but why are you going? No. I prefer putting them in their own parking bays. They can move around a little bit. That's okay. Those T2s are kind of cool, though, aren't they? They kind of look nice. We're all going on a summer holiday. So, staff. We need 2 bus drivers, so... okay, we'll hire these 2. We need a mechanic. Friendliness and skill. Why are people not friendly? Friendly with no skill. Trainee, novice. Alright, we're gonna go with you. I need a researcher. I think we'll go with this one. And we want a friendly cleaner. All cleaners should be friendly, right? We'll take 2 of them for now. Didn't I not hire 2 bus drivers? Why is that not happy? Was it not clicked on bus drivers? I just hired a load of people I didn't need. Open the map, click on the map upper right corner, plan your first bus route. It's best to start with a central bus route with 10 to 15 stops. Okay, so this is the island of Madeira. How much is unlocked to start with? The whole thing? Alright, damn. A central bus route with 10 to 15 stops. Now, what central is this? I'm assuming this is going to be central. Where's the airports and things? Is there a way to see icons more or less? Where are we now? This is the depot. Doesn't seem to be much there. Okay, so let's make our first bus route then. Bus route, new route. We're going to make our own bus route. Sightseeing bus or standard? I think we should probably just make this a little bit of a standard bus route first. Building a line, points of interest, links. Okay, so we've got all of those. Buildings, more buildings are connected, more passengers use the line. That's fine. Okay, so we want to do some shopping here, look. So why don't we make this our first kind of line? So you can come down here. Do we want to make it go down this road? I don't know how easy that is. There, maybe. Why can't it be reached? Okay, you can go from there to there, but not to there. Why is that the case? Is it the way they drive on the road to it? Okay, so let's start somewhere else. This is like a bar, right? Just trying to think, how do we make this work the best way? We want it to kind of end maybe down there. We could start it maybe just up here. Oh, no. How do I unselect you? Oh, why have I forgotten how to do it? I don't want a waypoint. Okay, yeah, so that's not going to work going that way. So... right, that's the issue then. So some of these roads are the issues. So not knowing the roads is a bit of a problem here, isn't it? Okay, so can you go down here now? We can. Alright, we'll make that our first route. That's a pretty hefty size, to be honest with you. Let's click OK. Yep, you can do the return trip, however you want to work that out. Okay, so now what we want to do, I'm going to start this at, say, 6 in the morning. And we're going to go to about 9 o'clock every 30 minutes, driving into rush hour. something like that. Maybe we'll go to the advanced settings here. So we can choose, we can allow the bus routes to change within the shift. I'm okay with that. We'll do this every day apart from Sunday. Sunday's going to get its own timetable. We'll make sure they get like a couple of minute break maybe. It's running every 30 minutes anyways. It's going to be fine. It's only taking 15 minutes as it is. So maybe we can run it every kind of 20 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Every 40 minutes, then at rush hour, worst case scenario. And then the next one we're going to do is a Sunday. I always make Sundays kind of realistic. Nobody really gets out of bed and starts too early on a Sunday. Something like that. And we'll go finish early. Something like that. And we'll go every kind of 40 minutes. Right. We do have our first route then, right? Click on the bank balance for the finances. Okay, so we've done that. Investments, tickets. Short distance tickets, 170. I mean, we'll make money anyways. We're not worried about making money. So we need to carry some passengers. So let's press play. And it should allow us to assign some buses. I don't know whether we need 2 on that route or not. I'm actually going to probably... How much money have we got? 230,000. We probably should look at maybe looking at another bus here too. And they're all sightseeing buses. I don't think we're too worried about what we send out, to be honest with you. If we go... What can we go with? I wouldn't mind doing a sightseeing route. Don't know how to do it yet. So shall we get one? And then we can see how this goes. So it's OOFF a 61. Why did it not do what I wanted to do? OOFF 61. Thought it might actually save the colors, but apparently it doesn't. Alright, we'll just have to make do with that. Always make the sightseeings of slightly different colors anyways. It's pretty cool. I've never done a sightseeing bus route before. I do like the idea of things. Right, let's just let's fast forward today. Let the bus drivers get out. Let's see what we've got to do here. We probably should get some replacement parts in. We'll get one engine. We'll get a few lights, a few bulbs, a few of you, a couple of batteries. Don't need to worry about routers. We'll get a couple of brakes in, a couple of tire sets, a couple of oil sets, a couple of V-belts as well. There we go. That'll come in the next day. Why are the buses not going out? Oh, he's going now. Alright, we'll see how he goes. We'll see if it starts picking up or not. He's waiting to start his timetable. I mean, this is not really a town. Oh, Jesus, he's already full up. I thought he was supposed to do a return route. Is he literally driving blind back? Where's the last stop? It's called Modo La Viveros, or whatever that is. I don't think he can drive back. Oh, bugger. Okay, this is not a good start. Okay, so when you get from there, we need him to basically start getting his way back. There is literally no easy way for him to do that, is there? Yeah, let's see, does he actually do as he's told this time? Instead of doing the return trip, for some reason it didn't work. No, something's not right here. Okay, let's delete the route. A bus will come back. Something's not right with it. He's going to finish this one for the day. Worst bus company in Madrid. Well, not Madrid. Madeira. Is he going to literally keep going now to the end of the day? Right. Okay, just to be annoying, right? We get a good subsidy on all income, though. I complain on that front. Alright, let's make a new route then. We're going to make our own bus route, which is standard. And I think we should try and make something that just goes around the town here for now. So I don't see no points of interest or anything. High coverage. Well, I don't really want to do that. Well, that really helps either. Okay, well, let's just go into the town, for instance. And let's say... this looks like an okay place to start. This seems to be like some sort of shop. Okay, going down this road, there's nothing there. I want to kind of aim to get down here somehow. Oh, that's bloody awkward, isn't it? And then we want to come down. Nope. Nope. Okay, you're on this side of the town bit. And then that's going to be freaking awkward as hell then after that, isn't it? Okay, so it's going to go around via that way. So we can go up. Nope, definitely not that way. We'll go up here a bit more. There's a point of interest there. Okay, I've seen where I want to go now. Easier said than done, though. Alright, if we did that. See, it says the return's there, but I don't think it is. It takes 48 minutes to do that. So if we ran one every kind of 25 minutes, apart from Sunday, we'll start at 6 in the morning. We'll go till quite late. the timetable up then, and then we'll go for a Sunday. Start at 7, finish at 9 every 60 minutes. We'll allow changes. And then we'll confirm that. Oh, I just put a sightseeing bus out. Didn't mean to do that. I don't even have enough bus drivers yet. This has been a bad start. This is what happens when you haven't played in a while. Okay, we'll hire you. Let's hire you. We'll hire you. And then I need to buy some more little buses, I suppose. Probably need to get something bigger though. The price difference is quite big, isn't it? Why don't we go, let's get 2 Metro Riders. Alright, let's just see how this thing's working. Okay, it does look like it's done a return, possibly. See how this one runs. They can all go sightseeing now. Yeah, it's kind of made its own little route. Okay, he's gone back to the depot. Okay, so they should be able to cover what they've got there. I'm okay with that. Ponte de Prago. Is there a way to me to see where the bloody hell that is? Ponte de Prago? See, it's great having these goals, but you should be able to there you go. Oh, freaking hell. Well, I feel like that's pretty damn harsh. Okay, where's the airport? Is this the airport here? Right, okay, so at least we're learning the map a little bit. Right, we want to put on some sort of bus there, don't we? Where's the research? Research. Right, we need something to do with like a coach. Right, we're going to start that research anyways. It's 10 grand and we'll start research on you. Not too bothered about everything else right this second. Right. Then we want to do some sort of sightseeing, right? How the hell is that going to work? I don't know. Okay, so new route. Sightseeing bus route. Here we go. So these are the sites. Okay, that's good. It pops up. I was a bit unsure if this was going to work. How does it work? Okay, so say if it started there. Does it just matter that they're in the radius? Is that what it is? There's 3 hotels connected. Is that what these are? These are hotels. 1 points of interest. Okay. What's the point of interest connected there? I'd love to know. I don't see no points of interest there. Alright. We want to try and bring it down here somehow, don't we? Down there, maybe. Okay, if we just did that for our first sightseeing tour. Okay, so apart from Sunday, we can start this at 7. We can finish it at like 8. How long does it take? 25 minutes? So if we had one every kind of 30 minutes, I think should be okay. I don't know how this is going to work, to be honest with you. And we'll have to find out. Maybe we'll go till 9. I don't want to allow bus route changes. No, because we want to keep the same bus on this. That's the plan. And then on Sundays, start at 9. And we can say finish at 5. Every kind of 60 minutes, I think, is nearly fine, right? And we don't want the buses to change on this one, so hotel transfer order. We need a coach shuttle for tourists that can register daily for the next day's trip. You'll need to plan a suitable route each evening based on the registrations. We expect 50 passengers per day. We pay 23 for each passenger. Okay, so we're going to look at this. This order is set that you must plan and confirm the route after 7 PM based on registered hotels. Right. Hotel Porta Santa Maria. Hotel... What are you doing? Hotel Porta de Santa Maria. I don't know where it needs to go. Right, we'll have a look at that now in a second. Okay, so this is just for Route 1. That's fine, we can send you out. We got our sightseeing bus, so that should be good. Probably should have cleaned some of these from last night, but be okay. Alright, we'll send the 2 bigger buses out for now. Off they go. Right, where the hell's my email? It's interesting. Okay. Oh. I'm not sure how these tours work. Yeah, no. That's just the bus markers. That's not going to help me do anything, is it? I need the information to stay up here. Why can't I keep seeing this information? Right, I think I'm going to have to cancel that for the moment. So I work it out a bit better. Yeah, we don't need to worry about electricity plans. Because... how am I supposed to move these around? Let's cancel... Right, let's cancel that order for the moment. Let's just get ourselves up and running. Need to carry 700 passengers. We should do that easily today. Network coverage in Ponta de Pago. We know about that. That's quite far away. Create 2 sightseeing bus routes and regularly use buses on the routes. Well, we've got one that's going there now. Still alright, isn't it? It's got a few people on. Whoa, it's getting busy. It's going to be running all day, that thing. And that's what you want. How do I get rid of... Why would they not get rid of these when you cancel the damn route? Yeah, when you make bus routes, if you don't know the area you're in, it does make life a little bit trickier, doesn't it? Okay, so we carried the passengers, so that's fine. And okay, it wants us to move people to the airport, which I'm fine with, but we need bigger buses. These are too small. These transport cars are pretty cool. I just don't understand where I'm meant to transfer them from. The point where I kind of wish we had more information. Alright, we're going to keep waiting for our research to be complete on one of these so we can hopefully get a bigger bus. Or a lot of bigger buses. Okay, they will come in by phone calls. I just don't understand how they work properly. Do I just need to put a bus going past the hotel? Oh, the hotels are in purple. Town's got one big bus route. Okay, so the money that we got, I think we should probably get another sightseeing bus, right? Can't just copy and paste things, can you? That'd make life too easy. Right. Why not one of these then? We'll keep them kind of green for the moment, just for the sake of it. Yeah, that'll do. I really need another bigger bus. Solos take 58 passengers. Maybe we're gonna have to go with do we take an M950? A couple more passengers. Well, when we go this one then. There you go. The colours will have to do for now. Okay, we've assigned that bus to that. I'm probably going to need some more staff. Okay, which means I'm going to need a locker. In a while. Corridor, locker. Now, luckily they've given us this ginormous place to work with. So we shouldn't find it too hard. Okay, got 2 more bus drivers that we're paying for. Okay, we just completed 20 tours. We're selling tickets. Transport to the destinations. That's fine. We're looking at the airport next. I do want to get another sightseeing tour then. So, new route, home route, sightseeing. Most of the sites are kind of in there, but maybe we should do something just a little bit different. We're going to send this one out here somewhere. So we know that the first one pops in here somewhere. I think it's on this roundabout, isn't it? So, is there going to be any road for this though? This is the thing here now. Okay. So that's going to work for the moment. Anything else down here? Do we have a bus stop down here though? No. Can I make bus stops? Oh yeah, we can. Oh, it shows you how long it's been. Oh no, they're hotels. I'm thinking of points of interest. There doesn't seem to be very much, is there? Right, so if we did that, we're going to go to the advanced settings here, apart from Sunday. start at 7. And we'll go to 10 o'clock. Takes 34 minutes to do the route. So if we said every 40 minutes, we don't want to change the bus. That should be fine for him to get there and back. And a new timetable for Sunday. Start at 8. And again, we can finish early. Why is the other sightseeing bus back already? Is there a different bus doing the sightseeing? Well, that's no fun, is it? Alright, let's get some of these at least cleaned. So you can do those out-based depots now, can't we? Alright, well, he's assigned to a thing right now, so you have to wait. Lifting platforms, mediums, large. What are these guys? I can't put anything. Is it because? Is it the damn trees? Alright, where's the bulldozer? I don't know where the bulldozer is. Here it is. Okay, so this is doing some sort of crazy thing where they're putting a line of... How many squares do they take up? Looks like 2. I feel like we should keep going with this crazy idea for the moment. We are going to need some more anyway, so there we go. Since we're in the tropics, I do want to get some electric buses going, and especially those sightseeing ones, whatever they do, or however they work. I mean, that's something that we're going to have to work out, really. Let's just be honest here. Okay, we've got a new shift. Okay, you've already come back. You could do a clean. Okay, so the airport will be the next thing. Now, we did unlock a new bus. Ooh. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. What size does it need for a bay, though? Oh, this is one of the tropical ones. Okay, we'll see if this is going to work. Really? They're going to fit into these bays? Sweet. Right, so then the next thing I want to do then is set up 500 passengers to destination foreign type airport. So we need an airport run now. Airport run. Airport. Let's call it airport 1, I suppose. Now the airport. Oh no. The airport is miles down here, right? Alright, so if we start from there. And it'd be kind of like the old National Express. We'll bring it down the motorway here, but stop in the big towns somewhere. I gotta remember what side of the road they're bloody driving on though. That's the hardest thing. Okay, so we can bring it in that way. What is this place? It's just an industrial area. Okay, then we're going to want to bring it as far down into this town as we can, I suppose. There it is. 1,822 buildings connected. Points of interest connected. That's fine by me. Okay, so this is going to take 67 minutes. So if we say there's a bus every 75 minutes, and we can run that till midnight. I mean, we'll just put a... It really should be 24 hours, really. But we'll do that. Every 75 minutes. Rush hour. Worst case scenario, every 2 hours. We don't want to allow the bus route change. And we're going to run down a Sunday as well. I think that's an okay timetable. Actually, thinking about that, we could probably run... I forgot I bought 2 buses. If we did it kind of every 40 minutes, it might be a bit too much. Every 45 minutes. Let's see how that runs. Doesn't seem to be doing very much now all of a sudden. I might not start till tomorrow. So I've got 2 sightseeing tours that they're finished for the day, so that's fine. We should make sure that they're cleaned for the next day as well. You're already cleaned. Not too worried about you. Ooh, you're a little bit stinky. So that bus route is going quite late. We've spent quite a bit of money here. But we can start shifting some people now from this airport. Okay, that first bus is gone. Alright, here he is. He's had nobody on it so far. Maybe I haven't designed this very well. Oh, that is an awful zigzag it's got to go to find itself in the right place, isn't it? Right. I do have a bit of an issue with that. Maybe because that was the last one of the day. Great that they fit in the small bays, though. Okay, so Airport 1. Hopefully they'll have a bit more of a productive day. Got no orders there. Now, the other thing that we could start doing is bringing in maybe some routers and some air conditioners. And we can start fitting them into some of these buses, because these don't have anything. What can I research? Research is bloody stingy here at the moment still, isn't it? It's just buses. Okay, let's spend more of my money. And he's going to start at the airport. Oh yeah, well this is good. Okay, need to sign a bus for Route 1. We're going to be sending you out. I mean, we'll start seeing if this airport shuttle is actually going to do anything. Oh yeah, look, he's got some. But why is there nobody going to the airport? He's got passengers on board. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Okay, you're going sightseeing. You're going to Route 1. You are going to sightseeing 2. Okay, 5. He's got quite a weight there, hasn't he? I was hoping to use the second bus on that one. I mean, maybe it's not busy enough yet. Coverage in Ponta de Prago is a little bit of an issue. As we know, it's all the way out here somewhere. Suppose we could... You know what we could do? We can call this one the Ponta Parago. Right. Yeah, we'll just call this the Ponta Parago. It wants us to basically sort out this place the best we can. I'm thinking if we start somewhere like, you know, here in the main town. We can let it go into whatever that town is there, Armadillo. We'll just let it stop in like some of these towns. What the hell is this place? We'll let it stop there though, that's pretty cool. Far away is it from actually being in the main town? Miles away still. This is like a bus station. Okay, that's how long does this take? So it's an hour and a half. Okay, it's pretty brutal that. One every 2 hours. But you want to keep that. We don't want to change that. We'll let that run. You know, we'll run it till 9. I think that's fair. Okay, so the Ponta Parago can go to you. Oh no, I need another one. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I need drivers as well. Oh my god, it's all going wrong. Okay, so Airport 1. And then you need to go to Route 1. So we'll send you... I've let all my money disappear. Right. We'll do one more day. Bit of a long video. I still only got the one main bus route, but the airport... Look, we're taking 32 people to the airport. Oh, we've now unlocked the DLO5. That's nice. There's two buses there on the airport run now. Okay, so the network coverage at Ponta do Parago is now pretty damn covered. They like that. Improve the company rating. That's our next thing. Well, we can work on that. Sometimes you feel like you should just make the loops yourself. These buses are all over the damn show. And then this guy's every couple of hours. It looks like it's miles away, but it really isn't. But we're connecting these little villages into the main town. Oh, freak, I need to send another one out to the airport. Screw it, we'll just have to send a little one out. I don't have any other buses right now. Okay, so tickets... We'll just put those up a little bit. Because the big issue is now is we're going to need the driving style. Okay, they don't like the way my drivers are driving. Do I actually have any drivers kicking around? Who's not doing anything? Nobody. Everybody's busy. Oh, Sightseeing Route 2 needs a bus. I don't have enough buses. I mean, it's not the end of the... Ooh, we've unlocked loads of new things. Oh, these are my buses. Oh god, Route 1. Santa Praga, sightseeing. Alright, let's slow all down a second, because it's all going wrong. Well look, let's just be realistic. Let's go one more of these. We're going on an excursion on Friday. It would be good, like to go by bus. Leave at 11. We'd like to spend about 6 hours there. There must be a big enough for 79 people. We'll pay. I have to decline that for the moment. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay, that's for you. You're for Route 1. And I clearly need another sightseeing bus. Oh my god. Luckily they're quite cheap. None of them are the same bloody colour though. Right. I literally don't have any other parking areas for these buses now, so that's it. Okay, so it's a bit frantic to start compared to before. Oh my god, look at this little tiny bus going out to the airport. It's already full. Please, something come back to the damn depot. Oh, I just have to put a sightseeing bus on. What more can you do? Expensive to refuel those things. Right, so we'll leave it there. Let me know, do you want me to keep going with this scenario? It's a bit of a mess. It's quite hard when you don't know an area, as routes aren't particularly well thought out either, let's be honest, and we'd want to sort out a bit more within the town. Customer service time is sorting out. Everything needs kind of fixing, but we can do this. I think this is fixable. I do prefer the free play than these scenarios, but it's something different, and we get to see some of these new buses and how they work. So I'm assuming then we can put sightseeing tours into our own maps and routes. So maybe we leave this here and we just start a whole new free play and do it properly. This is kind of a bit more of just a first look at the new DLC. Let me know what you think would be better. Would we rather do this, or would we rather do just a free play? And we'll go from there on that front. Subscribe if you're new, hit that like bell, and other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.